We are here to present about high tea event, and my name is Mohammad Aqil and Mohammad Nadia.
My name is Nur Irdina Batrisyia binti Shamsul Sahril.
My name is Nur Izzah binti Noor Azman.
My name is Nurul Ain Syairah Nadia binti Kamal'Arifin.
My name is Nur Hafizah binti Mohd Yusoh.
My name is Nurul Ain Syairah binti Yahaya.
Okay, so we are here about to discuss about the high tea event. First, I'd like to thank you everyone for gathering and those who appear to be gathered. So first, I want to talk about our guests or our participants that is Mr. Nur Izzah binti Norman as the HR manager of this company, and Mr. Nurul Ain Syairah Nadia binti Kamal'Arifin, who is our accounting. This few is who will be joining us today. Therefore, those who are attendants shall carry this important meeting for the needs of Nokwa graphic designs and Jabberhead. Here, I'd like to highlight that high tea event is a primary aim to our meeting that should be discussed. So basically, we are exhausted of the job that has plagued us to the past. With all the hard work that we have been through, I think it's appropriate that I agree or we all agree to the meeting of this high tea event. So shall we continue about this meeting? And yes, for a few words from my secretary.
Mr. Chairman, before we start, I have information. Mr. Hakim bin Dayan Irwan told me to inform you all that he apologized for his absence today for some reason. Moreover, the minutes of the third meeting fall on January 10, 2021, where review on a median was proposed by Ms. Noor Ain Syairah Nadia to item March 2021 to change the date January 22 to January 10.
Thank you, Ms. Haiza, for your information. All right, that's all for Mr. Hafizah.
Yes, that's all for me.
Okay, let's go to our second agenda, which is materializing. The problem with the Dewan Mawati in high tea event. Ms. Izzah, could you give me more details on that?
Definitely, yes, Mr. Chairman. Well, as we all know, the theme that I suggest for high tea event is black and white bold theme. For example, this is because it is the one of the party that inspired by fan that is suitable for our company as a graphic design company. So what do you guys think?
Could you give me an example to what are you implying?
Yes, sure. For example, black and white satin voile, close strap with black and white feather mask, white Roman pillars, black and white glitter stars, white trees, black chandeliers, and black and white feather hoops. It is example for decorate in the hall. For main clothing, they can wear black or white jackets, one formal social event usually in the evening, with matching with trousers and bow tie. For women, they can wear black or white clothes adorned with beads and jewelry such as Swarovski chain or bracelet and more.
Okay, so I think that is a good information you give. So
For me, I suggest Hollywood themes like clothes drapes in bright pink, orange, gold, and red, saris, drapes, gazebos, palm trees, palm fans, palm leaves, flower garlands, Bollywood signs, Taj Mahal scenery, gold pots and beads, elephants, red screens. That was so nice.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Irdina.
Nevertheless, I also agree with Izzah's point of view because it appears more official and creative in a lovely environment. With the black and white colors, utilize the VIPs and the staffs. As a result, I selected a black and white ball team also. Is there anything that you don't agree with it?
No, Mr. Aqil.
No,
I
Mr. Aqil.
agree.
Okay, thank you. So we are going to move to the next issue. Can Miss
Okay.
Izzah?
Second item, I move to the food. The theme that I suggest for food is Chinese food. For example, like dumpling, dim sum, mi wanton, bacang, and movies such as kuih bulan and kuih bakul. Among the reasons why I choose this theme because it is suitable for the event we organize. The food is not too heavy, it suits the taste of VIPs and all staff, and also the environment of high-tea event in Wati Hall.
I do not agree with the movement because I suggest preparing Western food. For me, Western food is also quite satisfying for the guests and VVIP. Moreover, Western cuisine is suitable to be served at any time.
No, I think it is too heavy for our event and need to spend more money, more than Western food.
Based on our event budget, what do you think, Miss Azwa?
I agree with Mrs. Izzah because at my side, Chinese food is less on budget compared to Western food. In addition, high tea more suitable for us to make Chinese food as our first choice.
I propose that we have a special meeting on this agenda soon.
There was no need. I agreed with Izzah's recommendation to enjoy Chinese food. So you are allowed to go through the next issue.
Okay, for the issue is for game that I suggest is Play-Doh game. In this game, each player given a few chunks of different colors Play-Doh. When the host says go, everyone will find the most creative costume in 2 minutes. When the time dies, the sculptors will showcase their mini-doh design and will choose who is the best one. And the prizes that I provide is limited fabric face mask made from our designer, hand sanitizer, and book that were inspired by one of the best designers in Malaysia, Design Mind.
I agree with the price, but for the game, I suggest a lucky draw.
No, I disagree. I suggest guessing the hidden card.
I like Izzah's concept. That being said, I think the game might be too tricky for the VVIPs. So I believe fortunate draw and hidden card can be included in this recommendation. I agree mostly on price. So how about you guys?
Agree.
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 Thus, we proceed to our next issue.
Okay, we move on to the last issue. Can I proceed?
Yes, you may.
The last issue that we should discuss is about door gift. For me, door gift is very important to ceremony because it is a sign of appreciation to all guests. So I suggest that we give them a chocolate cupcakes and plain water.
I don't think so. We can give them something more special, such as a bouquet jar with chocolate inside and a memo card.
Yes, I agree with Irdina because it is more memorable to all guests.
But I will agree with Shaira because we should know the budget. I think if we proceed like what Shaira said, it's cheaper and faster to pack.
It's okay. I agree with Shaira that we should save financial as well.
May I proceed with the financial budget, Mr. Chairman?
Thank you, Chairman.
Yes, you may.
Thank you. As we all know, our company is planning to have a high tea event at Marwati Hall on January 10th. This event requires a company to provide an amount for event purposes. It is include hall and food for every guest. Like Mrs. Izzah said just now, we are planning to come out with Chinese food, so the range is 67 ringgit per person, and the total budget for food is 2,345 ringgit, and it's obviously quite cheap and so very affordable. Am I right?
Yes, we agree.
Yes, you.
Yeah, we agree.
Okay, next.
Next, we move to the second budget, which is 1,000 ringgit for booking and preparing the decoration for the Marwati Hall before the event. So that part, we can ask our staff to settle all of it from the little thing to the biggest thing, and it will cut the cost to hire somebody else. Any objection?
Yes, I'm not agree with the budget presented just now for hall. I guess it will be better if we add more like 500 for decoration because during this situation, it is well known that many items are quite expensive like ribbon, lace, fabric, and so on. So it should be okay to add some more budget to it.
Yes, I agree with Miss Irdina's request, and I believe that you should budget RM 500 for decor, along with your recommendation to enlist the help include stuff.
Okay. For the dog gift, the financial department can provide around 218 to cover up the chocolate cupcake and mineral water. It's supposed to be 8 ringgit per person, and as Mrs. Shahira said just now, chocolate cupcake as a dog gift should be okay within our budget. This may be accepted by all of you, right?
Yeah, sure. I guess no objection among other committee members too.
Okay, so I can infer that financial and dog gift factors are already fantastic. Ms. Shazwa, I believe you have another financial budget.
Okay. Yes, sir. Like Mrs. Izzah mentioned just now, all of us agree to provide limited fabric face masks made from our designer, hand sanitizer and books that were inspired by one of the best designer in Malaysia, which is Zalman. But we have a bit of problem there because our budget was so limited that we left around 875 ringgit left, and it's not enough to cover up the game gift.
I'm suggesting that we get a sponsor related to game gift to cover up all costs on it around 1,155 ringgit.
I agree with that suggestion. So, Ms. Hafizah, can you locate the new sponsor so that we can supply the limited face mask designed by our designer, sanitizer, and also books that inspired by Rizaman, one of the Malaysian top designers?
Yes, sure. I will take it later.
Thus, we move to the next progress. It is Hafizah and Shahira, right?
Yes, Chairman.
Yes,
Okay.
Chairman.
Okay, so who start first?
It's me, Hafizah.
Okay, proceed, Hafizah.
Thank you, Chairman. Okay, for this process, I suggest inviting VIPs like Rizman and Vivi Yusoh. I want to invite them because they are very interested in fashion. Their way of fashion is great. Any suggestion to invite someone other than them to submit?
I want to give other than Rizalman and Yusuf. I want to invite Yahaya and Awak Ashari because because they are very sorry. They are one of the most popular fashion that follow the current development.
Yes, this is a good idea. I agree with Izzah. How about you, Sherman?
That's fine. Let's move on for now. Are there any option except Hafizah? Is there any option except Hafizah?
Yes, Chairman, I have another suggestion.
Could you please elaborate about this? Ain Syairah, can you please elaborate about your suggestion?
Alamak, again, line dia.
I want all guests to oh, yes, Chairman, I have another suggestion.
Could you please elaborate on this?
Kejar nak cari. Yes, I agree with Chairman.
Can you please elaborate on what on your suggestion was?
I want all guests to see our new design that we can show from a projector. So from that, they can see our company design collection.
Design material do you want to show? I repeat, exactly what sort of design material do you want to show?
First of all, I want to share all the guests about the quality of fabric we use. We should let everyone know this, such as Fuji silk, satin silk, premium satin diamond, and with Swarovski and diamond.
Yes, that's right.
Next, for the design that we can look up is our latest design, such as wedding dress, Sarina dress, Katrina kurung, and embroidered top with OB detail in blush. So how it is good?
So far, yes, I think it's really great.
Yes, we agree.
Yes, we agree.
Okay, I'm done with this progress report.
So we're gonna move on to another topic. I think we reached our end of this gathering. This is where I'm hoping Miss Nur Irdina Batrisyia binti Shamsul Sahril will fill us in the other problem. Sorry.
Yes. So I let me know. The parking site was in the renovation
Yes, I
process.
also think like that.
So is there a solution?
Yes. What do you think if we sponsor a bus for the guests to come to this event so it would make it easier for them?
Yes, I agree with that.
I'm sorry, but I do not agree with it. Because I think it will waste our money if we prepare a bus for our guests. It means that we need to spend a little more money to rent the bus. Do you guys think that is wasted?
Well, I think we can ask for a donation from our staff to pay the bus cost. I think the bus cost is not really expensive, is it?
Yes, that's right, Izzah. Good idea. I think that would be a great solution for us to settle down the bus cost. What about this? Did all of you agree with that?
Agree.
Agree.
Yeah, I
Agree.
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 Okay, I agree with it, and you guys can proceed with the Izzah idea.
Okay, so next, I also think it might be a problem for all guests to find a location for this event because that place is still new and not really popular. They're gonna take a long time to arrive there and it's gonna waste a lot of time.
Yeah, that's right. It's gonna waste a lot of time.
Did you guys have any solution for this? I don't have an idea now.
Of course, I have one idea here. If you guys don't mind, what about if we make a map behind the invitation card? I think the map will help the guests a lot and make it easier for them to find that place. Can we do it, Mr. Izzah?
Yes, Miss Irina, it can be done. But what about others? Did all you agree with Miss Irina idea, or did anyone have any other plan?
Yes,
Yes,
we agree.
we agree with it.
Yes, I believe that is the best and most appropriate solution. Miss Edina, you did an excellent job there. Adding a map beneath the invitation card shouldn't be that too expensive, in my opinion. Isn't that correct, Miss Shaz?
Yes, correct.
So we have finally come to our proper meeting. I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone who has come together for this meeting that have been discussed. Once again, I sincerely hope that this meeting will not be a waste of time, and I appreciate your time and work today. Thank you. Disperse.